Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada,
the 2023 season has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Osborne motions left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Pollard going to try the right side. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of the Super Bowl. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 0-0 our score. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pollard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Pollard again. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive. Team plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. To throw is Cousins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 103 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down to the 42, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this...
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing, Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come upon halftime. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second and a couple. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he was able to one tackle but could not get away from there. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 176 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run. Here's Pollard shedding the tackle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Fighting through, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
3rd and 9 here. Now Cousins. That is caught, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We are through 3 quarters of play here from a National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi Trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down. That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Now 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard, fighting him off. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 228 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll run with Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take this down to the 33. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right here.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Pollard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And they'll bring it down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. Time for this one final knee. Put a ball on this. Title bout. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. With all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.